He called me earlier. He's like, yo, when you spar, I'm gonna come to the gym. I'm like, I'm gonna spar at 4 o'clock. I really didn't think he was gonna pull up, but he pulled up. It means everything. His advice and listening to him in the ring. He calling out little. I'm trying to make sure I do what he says. So, a hell of a blessing to have Bud, Floyd, all these guys backing me, and I appreciate them. I'm just trying to keep pushing and keep getting better.
The most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down.
People here that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been working with Shakur Stevenson before the Teofimo Lopez fight. It doesn't feel like hype or a publicity move. It feels serious, like a sign that something important is being built.
Wow. Oh, it was so amazing. It was, but now I'm kind of so used to like,
regular.
Yes, it feels so normal. Like, honestly, that's why me and like Floyd is so like close now, because it's like I'm a genuine person, and he don't like he like genuine people around. So,
do you think he sees a lot of you in himself?
Yeah, he do. I know he do. But like I said, I feel as though I appreciate them guys. I appreciate them. I really don't even look at them like how everybody else look at them. I look at them
friends.
Yeah, like it's like cool people.
Shakur and Terence Crawford aren't just friends. They understand each other inside the gym. They speak the same boxing language, timing, discipline, and knowing how fights are really won. Floyd showing up in Shakur and Bud's camps isn't about attention or control. It's about sharpening details that are already dangerous. He's not trying to change Shakur's style. He's there to polish it and focus on the small things that decide close rounds.
Floyd, when you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
The most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevenson.
And what is it about him? Because I know he have a lot of good attributes, but do you think he has enough power to sustain?
Well, it's really all about skills. Pernell Whitaker wasn't a huge puncher, but he was, very exciting, very tough, and he fought everybody. And Shakur is trying to do the same thing. He want to fight the best they got.
Things like foot placement, punch control, and defensive positioning under pressure details casual fans don't notice, but fighters feel immediately. Floyd has always shared knowledge with fighters who respect the craft, not because he has to, but because he recognizes real discipline when he sees it. For Shakur, Floyd's presence isn't about copying him. It's about mindset, staying calm when opponents are loud and staying sharp when the moment gets.
Last couple from me, what's the sort of best bit of advice he's give? You've obviously got so many people you can call on. You're in a very fortunate position like that. You've got a strong team. What's the sort of best bit of advice he's give you in this game?
A lot of advice he be giving me is like boxing related, and he always want to show me like little tricks and little things that I could take with me. And that's why I fuck with Floyd heavy, because a lot of people be hating on him, but they don't understand he really like a real dude. And it's even crazier. A lot of people be seeing him like when he around, he come with like 15, 16 people. I swear he had to be at the gym with like 2 or 3 people. 2 or 3 people chilling. It was a normal vibe for him. It was regular. He was comfortable, and I think that side of Floyd, I think that's the...
At this level, start sharing ideas instead of hiding secrets. You know something serious is happening. And once Floyd is helping sharpen Shakur's skills, the focus naturally shifts to fighters who have actually felt Teofimo Lopez in the ring.
He's an amazing fighter. He's going to have a great career. Crazy skills, good boxing ability, and I will always be proud of him, always. That's why, even like Shakur.
Where Jamaine Ortiz comes in, his opinion matters because it's calm and honest, not hype. He's not guessing from highlights. He went rounds with Teofimo Lopez and knows exactly what it feels like. When Ortiz says he leans towards Shakur Stevenson, it's not disrespect, it's logic. He's basically saying that cutting off the ring sounds good in theory, but doing it against Shakur is a completely different challenge.
Or have the winner of the two. So, I mean, who do you think wins that fight? I mean, do you think Shakur will be able to?
I think Shakur would win. Yeah. You know, Shakur's a great boxer, and we just seen what I did to Teofimo, so Shakur will be able to box him out.
Interviewer is even said training camp showed him exactly what he expected from Teofimo. That's a dangerous kind of compliment. No surprises means no fear. He also pointed out that Shakur lives in those in-between moments where punches miss. Timing breaks down, and frustration grows. The key point Ortiz made was that it will be very hard for Teofimo to land clean punches consistently. Not impossible, just difficult.
Hopefully during training camp they learn how to cut off the ring. We'll see. You know, I think I don't. It's gonna be hard for Teofimo to get in some punches off on Shakur.
Real boxing honesty. No drama, no exaggeration, just truth. Ortiz then talked about wanting to make jaws drop himself on the same night, which fits a fighter's mindset. The main takeaway is simple: when fighters who have felt Teofimo's power still say Shakur's control is the bigger problem that matters. This fight isn't about wild moments, it's about who gets to fight in their comfort zone. And when someone with real experience says, that's going to be tough, that's not noise. That's a warning.
Being in the ring with Teofimo, was there anything that surprised you with him in terms of not the success you had, but like, was there anything you thought would be harder or anything that he did that you didn't expect?
No, everything, training camp went so well for that fight that everything I seen, I already expected and seen it coming.
Right after Jamaine Ortiz's calm, clinical read, the kind of take you nod at.
Ortiz's calm and logical breakdown. Greg Hackett comes in with a completely different energy, where Ortiz talks strategy and control. Hackett talks chaos. He reminds everyone that boxing isn't always a chess match. Sometimes one big moment changes everything. Hackett's message is simple: if Teofimo lands the right shot at the right time, the whole fight can flip into something dangerous and unpredictable.
Shakur for the dub. I like Shakur for the dub because he knows how to win. Like, he knows how to win. You know what I'm saying? And he's always prepared to win. So, and I think Shakur respects Teo, where he gonna train like he's never trained before, because this is a great fight for him. This is probably the best fight of his career up to date. Even though he's been in some great fights, this is probably the best.
Views can be true. Yes, Shakur is technical, smart, and hard to hit. And yes, Teofimo can explode with speed and power that breaks game plans. When Hackett talks about pressure, volume, and urgency, he's describing a way to force a different fight. One clean shift in rhythm from Teofimo could change everything. That's why Hackett's honesty matters. This fight isn't just style versus style, it's will versus will, hidden behind technique.
Going the opposite. So what I hear you saying is, when you tracking a guy down and getting out of the habit of loading up one shot, that means you got to take smaller steps and put smaller shots together. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense where Teo like to jump, you got to stop that jumping. You know what I mean? Take smaller steps, inch in behind smaller jabs, smaller right